Hey, my name is Shadowsense and you're watching Arcade Spirits. We're about to have lunch with Ashley at the whole story. Just to see how she's doing. I could have hung out with Naomi because she's the one I'm trying to get with. But it seemed like Ashley needed our company. Glad we're doing lunch, you know? I need like 5 minutes peace and quiet away from the Funplex before heading back to the floor. Ashley, you could take more than 5 minutes to rest. You've earned it. You've been working your feathers off out there and it shows. I don't think I've seen this many happy children since I started. You mean you aren't here to force me to go back out there? I mean, yes, but at least take like more than 5 minutes. So you wouldn't be opposed if I snuck out, got on my private jet and flew to Bali on a vacation getaway? Excellent. Only if you take me. Can we go to Europe instead? Yeah, that's a funnier one. As much as a vacation getaway sounds amazing right now, I don't want to go anywhere but Bali. I prefer a less humid environment to relax in. While we're in the jet, can you drop me off in the heart of the Rhineland? Tropical and I just don't mix well. Oh, a trip backpacking through Germany would be fun too. I've always wanted to visit. I'm totally down to go anywhere that isn't the Funplex right now. It's a deal, but unfortunately it'll have to wait. I can't leave in the middle of Neon Dawn and sadly neither can you. We're both needed out there soon. Drat, foiled by evil overlord event manager Matt. Wait, how am I the villain? I just told you should treat yourself to a longer lunch. Well, Matt, sometimes you're the hero and sometimes you're the villain. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. Wait, are we talking in terms of cosplay outfits or real life? Both. What do you mean? I can't just help thinking about how people are always wearing multiple masks all the time and how that defines and changes them. I don't think I own any masks, but I imagine I'd look pretty good in a sparkly masquerade one. Maybe a Lovecraftian plague doctor one. I like that one. We can go shopping for masks later, I promise. But like, when I'm here, I'm Pinky the Funplex from Lingo. When I'm at Max, I'm Angus or whoever else I'm cosplaying. When I'm alone, I'm just plain Ashley. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, how do I know which one is the real me? And is the real me good enough? Should I live my life as the cosplayer, as the Funplex employee, or the person that has a wild imagination? Which one makes me the best? I just don't know. May I speak frankly? Ashley nods, looking lost in thought. I think you're all of them, you're you, and you are special. Let's do all of them. This seems like a good answer. If you really think about it, doesn't it make sense that all these aspects make up who you really are? You shouldn't have to feel like you define yourself by one role. You could be as little or as much of one mask as you want. For me, my family has always defined ourselves by our misfortunes and our ability to meekly adapt, but I'm learning to see past that. I'm defining my own set of rules on who I am. Sometimes I'm Matt, who makes gutsy or quirky decisions, and sometimes the right path is what I've always known. Just go with the flow. No path or choice is wrong. It just is.
You know, you are so right. Sometimes it helps talking with your friends about what's been bothering you, yeah? It's nice to hear your thoughts and be able to bounce ideas off of you. Friends are just the greatest, aren't they?
Aw, I like Ashley. I smile in agreement.
I'm so happy to have not only you, but everyone at the Funplex in my life. We've all really bonded with each other, haven't we?
Absolutely! In fact, I've got more friends than what I know what to do with.
I feel so much better after chatting with you. That really, really helped. Thanks.
Now that I feel fully invigorated, it's time to continue to endure the rest of the day. Ashley stands up, beams a smile, and flashes me a victory sign with her hands. See you back out there. Yeah, we're helping out a friend. That makes me happy. The next few hours pass quickly. With renewed confidence, Percy's deep into his world record run and performing admirably. He's intensely focused on that score, inching ever closer. Why is there creepy music? I don't like the creepy music. While QUEENBEE effortlessly destroys locals on the path to her inevitable showdown with the demon, myself, I float through it all, taking care of the little problems while keeping an eye on both of them. But as the event winds to a close... oh, so sorry. All eyes are on our two main events, and the very real possibility of our local heroes falling apart at the finish line. Oh shit. Oh shit, it's going down. Technically, the arcade-wide score competition is still on, but the crowds are ignoring the games in favor of crowding around Fist of Discomfort and Moopy. Percy's been on a solid run since his earlier fumbles. QUEENBEE's been effortlessly destroying all competitors as expected. But the demon has been matching her game for game, destroying all his opponents as well. And as predicted, the grand finals will come down to QUEENBEE versus the demon. And as for the magical world of Moopy, Percy's closing in on that world record with the tape rolling and ready to submit to Twin Galaxies. The pressure's on. I got QUEENBEE through her worries, but that was just the prelude. This is the main event. But Percy's not looking great, hunched over his joystick. He might need me. Can't be there for both, as much as I want to. Who do I focus on? I gotta back my girl. This is it. The grand finals of Fist of Discomfort at Neon Dawn. I can sense the excitement in the crowd, and it's hard not to get swept up in the hype. My nerves are through the roof right now, and I'm not even the one playing. Using my event manager authority, I reach the front of the crowd where the announcer and FOD expert Iris, invited to handle the play-by-play, introduces the competitors. On the player 1 side, the rising star of L7 Gaming, local Funplex champion and internet sensation, QUEENBEE. A few folks in the crowd, locals mostly, cheer QUEENBEE on. I recognize most of them from her crew and a bunch of Funplex regulars. On the player 2 side, 5-time EVO champion of Fist of Discomfort known as Kami in his home country of Japan. Here we all know him as the Demon! Uh-oh, the crowds picked their favorite, clearly. Not to say that it doesn't make sense, the Demon is known by casuals and hardcore alike, but I was hoping for a little less of discrepancy between the two. I look over to QUEENBEE. She's keeping it calm, she's keeping it cool, a true mask of the competitive gamer. After a quick handshake, it's off to the joysticks, quartering up and getting ready to battle. My fellow gamers, this is the grand finale for grand finals here at Neon Dawn. Let's hear it for our competitors. As they shuffle through the character selection screen, the crowd waits in anticipation, eager to see who will be chosen. The announcer takes that momentum and brings it back twofold. QUEENBEE is sticking with her pride and joy, the fast and deadly Tomokaze! From what I've learned, Tomokaze is a light and fast character, suited for QUEENBEE's aggro style. It's her favorite character. And as for the Demon, who's been playing his staple, a heavyset controlling samurai all day, selects a similar speedy attack ninja? What an amazing turn of events! The Demon completely strays from his normal character roster and chooses Silent Blade. This is completely unlike anything we've seen the Demon do today. What an exciting matchup, one you won't be able to take your eyes off of. Wait, this doesn't make sense. QUEENBEE explained all of this to me. The Demon plays slow, control-heavy characters that drag the game down to their level for an eventual defeat. But now he's playing aggro? With characters locked in and the map set, let's not delay this match any farther. The countdown is at 3, 2, 1. And begin! Right out of the gate, the Demon comes at QUEENBEE with a ferocity I haven't seen since QUEENBEE's usual matches where she charges head on into her enemy. Right out of the gate, the Demon attacks QUEENBEE with a ferocity with the likes I've never seen. Like a cheetah, the Demon spares no time running straight towards his prey. The Demon has completely ignored the ninja creep waves. He's taking full-on minion damage and he's not even phased. In fact, he's not even stopping to buy items. Our champion for Japan has only one thing in his sights, and that's QUEENBEE. Okay, yeah, this is bad. He's playing aggro. He's playing a faster aggro than QUEENBEE, rushing her down before she can get her bearings. It's not much of an edge. It's not much of an edge with the Demon taking risking everything like that, but it's just enough of one to keep her from finding her footing. Normally these matches go on a good 5 or 10 minutes, but he's already put QUEENBEE down once and then mauled the allied sensei while she was respawning. Try to make myself heard over the crowd. Stay cool, focus on defense, kick his ass. Defense. Stay! No, it's no good. She can't hear me. Even if I was able to shout louder than the crowd, her attention is so focused she probably wouldn't register my voice. I can do nothing but helplessly watch as the Demon pulls her apart again and again. The onslaught! The demon living up to his namesake is not showing an ounce of mercy for his competitor. But what's this? QUEENBEE is switching things up. She stopped at the item store, completely ignoring the attacks on her sensei. What could she possibly be buying at a time like this? Fortunately, she seems to have developed a plan. From what she explained, the counter to aggro is control, so by changing her tactics, it might just allow her some time to catch up. And one of QUEENBEE's sensei is down for the count, but the death has bought her enough time to grab as many control spells as she can. QUEENBEE blasts the lane with Storm of Frost. Okay, I get it now. She's using a weird hybrid style of trying to stall out the enemy with ice spells while making her own progress down the lane. Initially, it works like a charm. The enemy minions freeze solid and give her just enough breathing room to push ahead. I have no idea what the fuck is going on right now. I've never watched like League of Legends or any other kind of MOBA, so I played Smite for like 5 hours 2 years ago. No, 3 years ago now actually. So I have no idea. But the demon responds with swift accuracy. He's pushing forward with his other lanes, ignoring her attempts to slow things down. As the demon flips between lanes, it's clear that while this would have won her the game if she started out that way, quickly enough the final sensei is on QUEENBEE's side side of the map falls. Here's your winner, the demon! The obligatory handshake happens as the crowd bursts into applause, thrilled to have seen such a strange spectacle out of the world champion. Jeez, my phone is blown up. Immediately, QUEENBEE is forgotten as the players close in and cheer on the demon over and over. Perhaps sensing that it's her cue to depart before the cheap plastic trophy I got from the dollar store is awarded to her rival, QUEENBEE slips away, and I decide to follow. I find her in the break room, collapsed in one of the folding chairs, face in her hands. Quietly, I take a seat next to her.
I don't know. After L7 Gaming dumps me, maybe I can live off my stream subs alone. If they don't abandon shit too, I mean. Maybe cut my living expenses a little. You know, move back into my parents' house, things like that. If worse comes to worse, maybe Naomi will carve out the insides of an unpopular game and I can sleep in there.
Oh, she's losing it. I recommend pizza bagels, breakfast of champions. Let's keep quirky. If you're looking to chop your budget down a size, may I point out that when pizza's on a bagel, you can have a pizza anytime? Hey, that's my line! QUEENBEE laughs bitterly, but she's laughing at least. I better develop a taste for microwave food then. So you're sure your team's gonna drop you, huh? Well, gave it my best. Theory crafted with you, sorted out my plan, even changed it up on the fly when he surprised me.
Hey, thanks.
I can honestly say that I did my best, and that's thanks to you. Helped me pull my shit together this morning, you know? Happy to help! This is my fault, isn't it? I'm the one who organized the event. I'm the one who pushed everybody past their limits. All in the name of making my dream a reality. Been working hard to make what should have just been another temporary job in the long stream of temporary jobs into something more. Something I can believe in. But I didn't stop to think about what could cost me and everyone around me. Fuck.
Whoa.
Wash that filthy mouth out with some soap, kid. Question is, now what? Where do I go from here? Well, thankfully, someone's knocking at the door, interrupting me before I need to provide career advice to someone whose career I just indirectly destroyed. Although I'm expecting it to be Gavin or maybe Ashley to come cheer their friend up, the unexpected walks in the door. The two of us sort of stare dumbfounded as the man addresses QUEENBEE. Konnichiwa. I can't read Japanese. What?
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen. I can translate. One moment while I load my Japanese to English speak recognition systems. I'm afraid my English is not very good, so... Oh, you have a translator. I'm glad. Iris repeats everything we say back and forth. With a little patience, the conversation flows a bit easier after that. I wish to thank you for teaching me today.
What the?
For what? The fuck does that even mean? Are you mocking me? Iris probably softened that a little in the translation, but combined with QUEENBEE's expression, the demon seems to get the real gist. Not at all. I wish to thank you for teaching me your unique fighting style. Both QUEENBEE and I look very confused. I have been watching your stream for a year now, but watching it is not the same as facing you in combat. From that one battle alone, I have learned a great deal. If you will allow it, I would enjoy learning more. I clearly have a great deal of work to do to master your style, as you saw today. Didn't we just see him pull you apart limb by limb? QUEENBEE's expression softens and she playfully punches me in the shoulder. Way to rub it in, kid. That's not even what happened. I honestly thought you were watching the match. I was, but I'm still confused. He played slappy as shit. The reason I lost was due to surprise. He took more risks out there than I did, relying on the fastest, hardest aggro style imaginable to win before I could react. Even in aggro, you don't come out blitzing out the gate without buying a single item. Not unless you're willing to bet it all on that strategy. I was overly eager to show you what I have learned. I won, yes, but I cannot be results-oriented in my thinking. I believe we can learn much from you, QUEENBEE-san.
Come again?
Okay, who's we exactly? Myself, the Kami of Japan, Onslaught-san, the Kami of the NorCal scene, Faustus-san, the Kami of Germany. We are assembling a team. Winds that blow from all directions at once, carrying with them wisdom from across the arcade world. A diverse team, 4 players by players. But we require an aggro-style champion, a Kami of the East Coast scene in America. We would deeply be honored if QUEENBEE-san joined us. As he offers a deep bow, neither of us know quite how to react to that. I keep hearing a ding. I know my phone was going off a bit, but it's not now. QUEENBEE speaks up first.
Hold on. You're offering me a job? That's why you came here?
Hi. I've been scouting for talent to complete our team, but have yet to meet anyone quite like you. You are intense, wild, daring, and exactly what we need. But I could not know for certain until I attempted to surpass you in direct combat. I attempted, and I failed. Winning the match is irrelevant, my play was insufficient. However, if you wish to remain loyal to L7 Gaming, I will understand.
Them right in the ear.
That is a great phrase.
I mean, let me look into my contract situation and square things away first. But, you know, I'm interested. Yeah, interested.
I almost barely saw the hint of the possibility of a glimpse of a smile on the demon just now. And it's gone. Thank you. Please take all the time you require. Fate willing, we will welcome you as one of our 4 heavenly kings. We will at least have found our queen. With that, he offers one more bow and promptly turns to the exit.
Whoa.
Holy shit. Kid, do you know what this means? You're about to be elevated to arcade godhood? You're going to ascend the holy mountain of Asgard to join your fellow Kami in Olympus, home of the spirits above? I'm pretty sure you're mixing up your pantheons there, kid. But yeah, this is big. I mean, this is super big for me. Instead of bowing and scraping and begging L7 to let me sit at their table, I got my own fucking table. I want to be carried into EVO by oiled fanboys raising me on a high plush couch, feeding me grapes and fanning me with palm leaves. I'm actually reasonably sure Iris could arrange that if I asked her to. Sure thing, I'll get right on. Kidding, I was kidding, Iris. Yeah, I'm kidding too. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I've got a lot to learn before I really know I can hang with them. But now, I've got a future, and it's bright. I'll admit to some relief on hearing I didn't just sink QUEENBEE's battleship. But the fact that remains we got lucky. If the demon hadn't been in a generous mood, hadn't been scouting for talent, her career would have been in shambles thanks to me. The demon said it itself, don't fall for results-oriented thinking. Maybe her future is bright, but it almost wasn't, thanks to me. Man, who knew being an adult with many important responsibilities instead of a transient floating through life would be this nasty? Kid, you okay in there? Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Shaking the moment off, I do my best to celebrate her achievement. I'm glad I could help you out this morning, and I'm glad things worked out, even if I guess both you and the demon feel you lost that fight in your own way. Esports, huh? Wild stuff.
Hey, thanks.
But hey, I've been meaning to tell you. Thanks. You've been with me through all this, even when you probably had better things to do. Don't think I haven't noticed. Well. Yeah! I'm drawn to you, QUEENBEE, and your adventurous, carefree attitude. I just hope you'll entertain the thought of including me in on that wild ride.
Oh, well. This is an interesting development.
It sure
I was
is.
wondering when you'd find the guts to flirt with me properly. It only took you a few months. I'm glad to see my patience hath been rewarded.
I'm gonna be right back. No, kidding. But we really need to work on that delivery. It was cute, but wild ride? Honestly, I think you would have done better than looking up cheesy pickup lines on the internet. QUEENBEE smiles and laughs happily. This is the first time I've seen her genuinely relax and be at ease with herself all day. Where's my heart? And I smile along with her. We can talk more later about the complexity of emotions and proper conduct, but for now, let's just enjoy this quiet moment between us. It's been a hell of a day, and I could just use a hug from someone I care about. Oh, she's blushing, look at that. She looks towards me and gently closes her eyes. I can tell how pooped she is. I open my arms up with the utmost grace. QUEENBEE crashes into my embrace. For a long moment, it's just the two of us enjoying the silence and each other. Alright. I should go rejoin the party. They do need her royalty to grace them with their presence. Will you escort me, Matt? I stand up and offer my arm to her. You got it, McQueen.
Oh, don't tempt a lady like that. I like the way it rolls off your tongue. I could really get used to that.
Oh, she's a dom. I mean, I already knew that, but it appeals to my sensibilities. She takes my arm in hers and we turn to go back to the arcade floor.
Real quick, before we return, thank you. Seriously, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
We stroll to the door, QUEENBEE's and my confidence restored, and return to the Neon Dawn crowds. And that is where we'll end the episode. So I'm going to save it here. Boop. Thank you guys so very much for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this one, please consider subscribing. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.